Never compare your level 1's journey to level 10 type of person's journey. I really loved the quote that my mother used to say when I was young about life and comparison. She always said, we all start together in life, when we are young, but we never finish together towards wanting success or living the life that we aspire to. And I really love that because here's the thing, comparison is a thief of success. You don't know what the person that you keep comparing to has done to live the life that you might want to live. They might have had a lucky breakthrough. One of those people that I always look up to who made that is, I don't know whether it's true or not, but it's Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban, right? He invested in Yahoo in the early 2000s. And when he invested, he sold out his stock at a valuation of 5 billion. And that's one of the lucky breakthroughs. You might never know the person, the person might have grew in a family that has money. They are wealthy, their mother, their father, they are wealthy. So they shared their money and gave out to their child. The person might have found themselves at the right place at the right time, and they've become successful through that. I'm saying this because I used to compare myself, right? Often and hard, right, on myself. And right now I don't know how to do that, right? I now look at an angle of looking to comparison and an angle of inspiration. And one of those people that I always compared to was Neo, right? But now when I look at him, at his life, right? I look at his life in an angle of, okay, I want to live this life, right? I love this life. I want to see beautiful places, travel the world, right? See Dubai, right? I don't know. I don't think I want to look at Dubai, man. Dubai is like, I can see now saturated, right? I want to travel places like Greece, places like, Australia. Okay, Australia, I hate it because I don't like bugs, I don't like mosquitoes. So, but I want to travel the world, right? See beautiful places, right? And Neil was in the beginning stages of his entrepreneurial journey, right? Because entrepreneur was the it, right? Back in 2020, 2021, 2022, right? People like to show flashy stuff. He also said it himself, right? What you call materialistic stuff, right? They always showed it off to young people. And imagine that kid is like 18 years of age, right? And I'm like 3 to 4 years older than him. At the time I was like, I can't remember, 16, and it was like, okay, when I started looking at this life, I went out, it was like, I was like about 18, and he was like about 17, right? And he was showing off those flashy lifestyle, right? Flashy lifestyle to us, like Iman also was doing such things. When you're a type of a person who's young and you want to make money online, it's easy to get exposed to those things, and it sometimes gets to a point where you consume so much of their content that they sometimes tell you, what are you doing in your life if you are not achieving this in your life? And that's where it starts, because the world is moving so fast now. So it became easy now to make money. AI is also growing up, making people more richer than ever before. And if you follow those people's footsteps, telling you, live this way, if you're not, is what there's something wrong with you if you haven't achieved this in your life, right? You get to a point where you look at yourself and look at your life and have what I say mini episodes where you hate yourself or hate your current situation, like why am I not living their life? And it's not sort of a great place to live in, because here's the thing, and I'll keep repeating this, man. You don't know what that person has done to achieve that life that you are looking up to. So editing KG here. So you never know, right? With the person's life, right? You might look at that person's life and think that's the life that you want to live. When you get into that situation of their life, right? You see that life, and that's not the life that you're trying to live. What I want you to take from this is look within yourself, right? It might sound cliche when I'm saying it, right? Learn to look within yourself, right? It's something that I'm trying to learn. One of the things that I'm learning is currently is communication, and I almost all the time see it on my videos when I'm creating such videos. I see I have a lot of filler words. I use a lot of to write and all those things. And currently I'm editing my video, and I've got a lot of filler words in it, right? So you see right now I just said right, and I'm learning, right? It's a process. Learn to be within yourself. You will find your own unique person, right? Your unique self. Don't always compare yourself to others. Focus on your own path. Ask yourself, man, if you want to live, so ask yourself, if you want to live this life, if you want to live the life that you see that other people are living, right? Is this the life that I want to live with myself, right? If not, delete it, right? Remove it from yourself. If yes, man, what skills and what paths should you take to live the life that the person wants to live? But here's the thing, man. If you're a type of person who continue to compare themselves to the type of life or the type of people so much, right? You tend to forget who you are. You tend to forget yourself, right? What purpose you're living for in this world, because you keep following their footsteps, right? Forgetting why you started this journey, why you want to live this life. Then you get to a point where you get depressed, right? So what I want you to take from this is learn to focus on your own path. You don't know what the type of person has done to get to that level of success, right? It might take longer for you, man. And this the fate, man. Some people get luckier than others, right? Some people get more successful than others. But you have to accept, love the journey, focus on your own path, right? Accept it. You might be lucky tomorrow. You might something might happen, right? You might close your first client. You might have a breakthrough, make money. Anything is possible. So don't compare yourself to other people's life. Focus on your own path. Focus on your own journey.